Most men lose women, not because they say the wrong things, but because they ask the wrong questions. They talk, they explain, they try to impress, and she listens politely, while emotionally checking out. But here's what almost no one understands. Attraction isn't built by statements. It's built by questions. The right question doesn't seek information. It creates emotion. It forces her to look inward. It pulls memories to the surface. It awakens feelings she thought were buried. Machiavelli understood this centuries ago. Power is not about domination. It's about what you can make others reveal. Tonight, you're going to learn 10 questions that do exactly that. Not compliments. Not pickup lines. Not tricks. These questions work because they don't chase her attention. They pull her mind toward you. And once a woman's mind is engaged, her emotions follow. Stay until the end. Because the final question doesn't just create attraction. It changes how she experiences men permanently. Before I give you the first question, you need to understand how to use them. If you ask these nervously, they fail. If you rush them, they fail. If you use them like tactics, they backfire. These questions only work when delivered with calm presence. You ask, then you wait. Silence is not empty. Silence is pressure. The man who can sit comfortably in silence controls the emotional frame. Remember this. You are not trying to impress her. You are inviting her into a moment. Now let's begin. Question 1. What does a man do that makes you feel a little unsafe, but still drawn to him? Pause after you ask it. Don't explain. Don't smile nervously. This question touches the edge, where fear and desire overlap. Most men try to be safe, predictable, easy to understand. This question signals something else. I'm not afraid of intensity. When she answers, listen closely. She might say, confidence without needing validation, unpredictability, emotional control, strength with restraint. That answer is her emotional blueprint. Don't comment. Just nod. Then say quietly, interesting. What happens when you meet someone like that? Silence. Now she's not talking about a man anymore. She's feeling something. Question 2. What's your most hidden weakness? The one only someone close could ever see. This question doesn't feel aggressive. It feels intimate. It bypasses surface identity and goes straight to vulnerability. If she hesitates, don't fill the space. Let the pause work. If she says, I don't know if I should say that, you respond calmly. You don't have to. I can already sense it. That line creates something powerful. Safety, exposure, emotional curiosity. She feels seen, without being pressured. This is how emotional bonds form. Not by force, by presence. Question 3. What's the most dangerous thing someone ever awakened in you? Danger here doesn't mean harm. It means intensity. This question reactivates emotional memory. While she remembers, her nervous system responds again. That emotion quietly attaches to you. If she says, I probably shouldn't talk about it, you reply, sometimes the dangerous parts are the most honest. Now you've positioned yourself as someone who can handle her depth. Most men can't. That's why they're forgettable. Question 4. What's the craziest thing you do if no one would ever find out? This question unlocks imagination. Even if she doesn't answer, her mind already did. If she laughs nervously, say, you don't have to say it. Thinking it is enough. Now a secret exists, without words. And secrets create attachment. Because every time she recalls that thought, she recalls you. Question 5. What kind of man is hard for you to forget, even if he wasn't good for you? This pulls her into emotional contradiction. Desire mixed with logic. Attraction mixed with regret. Do not judge. Do not analyze. Just listen. Then say, that tells me a lot about you. That single line makes her feel understood, without being exposed. That's rare. Question 6. Has anyone ever attracted you, and you didn't know why? This question plants a seed. Because once she remembers that feeling, her subconscious asks, am I feeling that right now? If she says yes, reply. Some things don't need explanations. Then stop talking. Silence makes her finish the thought for you. Question 7. What signs does your body show when you're attracted, but trying not to show it. Now awareness shifts to the present. As she answers, her body may already be reacting. If you notice something, say calmly, "You just did that." No smile, no teasing, just observation. This creates self-conscious attraction, one of the strongest forms. Question 8. How do you act when you start falling for someone, but don't want to admit it? This question loops inward, because now she's not describing the past. She's analyzing herself now. If she says, "I pull away," or "I act distant," you respond, "So distance means interest." Now every future interaction carries tension. Question 9. What left the biggest mark on you? From a man, even if he's no longer in your life. She's not remembering a man. She's remembering a feeling. And feelings don't stay in the past. They transfer. Your calm presence becomes the new anchor. Question 10. If someone could understand you without you saying a word, what place would they have in your life? This question doesn't demand anything. It lets her imagine. And imagination is more powerful than persuasion. If she says, "That kind of person is rare," you reply, "Maybe not as rare as you think." Then silence. That silence does the work. If even one of these questions made you pause, imagine what they do to her. Remember, it's not the words. It's the timing, the presence, the silence. Use them carefully, because questions like these don't just create attraction. They create memory, and memory is power.